It contains records of the Empire.
Oh,
that's probably it then. Ooh, there's stuff.
saved it. Do we have our lovely amulet on? No. There we go.
Yep. So yeah, this game is cartoonish, and it's the same way. Like if you were to say, go back and play KOTOR, it is clear to me now what manner of creatures these spirits are, and it is also clear what their goals are. For all their lies portray them to be, the celestial bureaucracy is nothing more than the subjugation of man by the eternal beings of that court. The Dweller has shown me many things, many dark and terrible truths I could not have seen before, but which are clear to me now. When I return, I know what they will say. The Emperor, the one closest to heaven, is their tool, their puppet. I know they will send him against me, fearing the power of my knowledge. Oh yes, I know. They will burn my works, but I must make copies, as the Dweller said, spreading my dark knowledge far enough that it will never be destroyed. Remember this, reader. To a spirit, any spirit, the life of a human is worthless. We are tools and toys for their amusement alone.
This guy needs to get off the ketamine.
Dude. It
anyway,
is. If I eat done wine, dude, I'm gonna pop an edible and I'm gonna like lay on the floor and listen to vinyl. But yeah, so okay, this is where it was, and there's another spot to the left. Looks like
the blessing board? Question mark. Let me just keep this amulet on for.
And then we can also probably save here, since we'll actually be at a new spot.
And we're turning over a new leaf, getting back to our saving ways. Remember when I used to save 83 times?
A session. Placing the token from the list of recruiter. Recessed portion of this blessing board causes a barely audible click. The tomb opens.
So you mean to tell me they keep the entrance of their fortress in the archive of Imperial Record? That's cool.
That is always.
I thought for a split second it was like a glitch or something, or I'm like, oh wow, a door opens and there's no floor. But
yeah,
no,
there's nothing right there. Yeah. Oh, that's such a cool look.
I know.
Yeah. So they do a cartoonish thing. I would say if you want the only game.
I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done, braving the necropolis.
You know what other description I also fit? A lot of wanted posters around, probably, for me.
I mean, you probably do. But you know what? He just might not get out much.
Right. Doesn't seem like it.
He's like, why would why would we put wanted posters in here?
He kind of looks like an anime character. If he gives a close up again, like look at his face.
It looks like he's wearing the mask of what's his name from from Legend of Korra.
Amon?
Yeah, played by Steve Bloom.
Well, I'm just gonna like the art style of it. Like it looks like he's straight, like he's lifted out of like an anime,
like a DBZ because of the cut of the chin.
Not a DBZ. Something like probably a little bit more modern. I'm trying to think of.
Do you watch modern anime?
Not much.
As dictated by Death's hand and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Gia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the.
Speaking of which, the Avatar trailer for the live one looked really good, actually.
Yeah, we just canceled our Netflix.
Ooh.
I don't want to pay $22.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. Netflix is $22.
He looks
you can't
like a
share
mon.
your password. But yeah, like you just something about the art style of.
I see totally what you're going with there. Like it looks like with the eyebrows, it looks like the Kyoshi mask or the Kyoshi face.
Slade from Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
Yeah,
I can see that. Okay.
Except the eyes are
Kyoshi.
I was just gonna say they just look trippy.
Yeah, because there's a Mobile Suit Gundam coming out for it too. That's going to be CG to try to get like the West into it as well. And I was really excited for that, and I was like, I don't want to pay $22 a month for that.
What would you like
Fair.
to know?
I will rip it off another site.
See, it's Netflix out of all the major streaming services. They are ridiculous with their prices, and they're not worth it. They're not worth it at all.
Like, and I know like One Piece did very well, but I'm also watching the anime, and I'll just continue watching the anime. I don't want to like back travel to like watch that when I'm just enjoying the ride the first time through.
But Grand Inquisitor Gia rules in his absence.
Sorry, I'm asking him about the whole power structure.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's not it's not questionable at all.
Oh, the Grand Inquisitor?
Yeah.
I wonder if he has a dumb lightsaber.
Grand Inquisitor Gia is the foremost
Whoa, 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 whoa.
acolyte of Death's Hand.
Come on, you could fly with it.
One of the
That's
first
so
in the
bad.
Order of Proteus.
They don't have force jump. They have to use their lightsabers.
You would be
Like they're
blind
that
and never
weak. No
finish
wonder
it.
Ahsoka bodies them.
Shout out to that one
She takes
Inquisitor.
offense
Was it?
easily, and even
I think it was Maul who like threw the lightsaber up while he was trying to fly away, and he just just died. Oh.
I like that.
To give the appearance. Oh, okay.
You'd be wise to never even give the appearance of challenging her. She takes offense easily, and even
Oh,
masters
she
have
go-
been killed for just.
Where can I find her?
Bound by just anyone. Excel in your tasks and
You see the
practice
fingers he's
your
giving me?
attention.
Yeah, he looks like he does some dark stuff. Like all the dark wizards look like their hands are turning into like dragon claws, which
Yeah.
is really really cool.
I just think that's disrespectful. He's about to get it.
Hey, can you sense my power?
Rules us all. We obey him in all things.
I meant to. I'm not doing anything
I
obscene.
get-
I was like, can you sense my power?
Our lives
Oh, the musket.
Yeah, the
That's
musket
exact-
Did you?
No.
I don't think I've made any like. We had our appeal to a wider audience saga, but we can never go back to that place now.
It really stinks. I want to go back there. There's a beautiful place full of beautiful people.
You got something you want to tell us?
No.
Have you ever seen Outlaw Star?
No.
It's a 90s anime. It's fantastic. It's one of the one seasoners. Came out same time as like Cowboy Bebop and stuff. But there was a female character in there called Aisha of the Aisha Clan. And she constantly, but she's got like giant cat ears, and then she also like hulks out a little bit. And
Nice.
so like all of us now as adults are like, oh,
Close enough to the
that's
Highways
why we found muscle. Like
Death's Hand is behind this golem army.
Why would you say that right in front of him?
he can't hear you. Oh hey, it's automatically saving. Holy shit!
That was nice.
It is. Oh, we got to be getting like Act 2. But yeah, so going back to the original now. These games have a very cartoonish style as far as their, hey, what's good, what's evil. There's not a lot of delineation,
No.
and it really doesn't. We'll make sure you know your place. Cool. I want
will
to see
s-
how this goes.
I was gonna say also, if I face this the Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor,
Uh-huh.
and Death's Hand, Mirabelle will make an appearance in both of those fights. Just
That's
saying.
fine.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
There are people that deserve to be shot in the face.
But
Another soul for the fresh blood. I love it when you meet grunts like this and then they just get absolutely walloped.
I mean, we did that to literally the guys who like came into the. So I tried to do like a more peaceful approach when I was going through it to see
Uh-huh.
what would happen, and then like I did peaceful, and they were like blah blah blah. I was like, nope, I tried, and then I went like hard evil with it, like come up here, I'm gonna bash your brains in. Please step towards me. I'm not gonna throw the first punch because then I'm gonna be seen as just beating up people weaker than me. But if you throw the first punch, gloves come off.
Yeah. Also, I think we really need to fit in, so I think this is the opportune time to just be really mean to everybody.
Go for it. But yeah, Roni, I'm sorry, going back, I'm gonna finish that probably during this fight. Let's go.
We are losing status to the Golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
Do you think yourself worthy of making such a demand? What proof?
Also, I love how I'm the one who got accepted into the Lotus Assassins. Like,
And
what's
she
so
just
hostile?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like she could be an assassin.
I know, right? But like, nobody's questioning the fact that I have a sidekick here.
Yeah, no.
It's real hero stuff right there. What is with her neck? Whoa! All right.
Oh, it's gonna be one-on-one. So yeah,
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
but yeah, so the only game from BioWare to really come out and be like, hey, here's nuance would be the original Dragon Age Origins games, where it's like it kind of does the you're gonna make choices and not everyone's gonna like you, and you will have factions. And I mean, you even get that a little bit in Skyrim, where it's
Yeah.
not like, hey, it's good and evil. It's this is the choice that you made. Some people will like you. These people would see you as a hero right now because like you just came in and beat someone down. And
Oh,
hey,
about time. What are you doing?
So there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. You have shown little interest in my warnings, but now you will see.
I feel like this is the obvious
Yeah,
question.
like, okay.
Whose side is worthy of having me? Is your motivation so clear now that you walk these halls? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Xia is key.
Why is he acting like we're gonna like take this over and become
Careful.
power
I
hungry?
never believed he was on our side.
Okay, so I know that you're not a Warhammer 40k person.
Mhm.
There is a... let me finish the other topic, because I feel like we've been on at this for like 25 minutes, and Roni's going to be like, you never really answered my question. I'm
Fair.
really sorry about that. I think what they did with Dragon Age Origins before they went to 2 and then Inquisition and kind of like, where it was, people are going to like you for these decisions, some people won't. They did the same thing with Baldur's Gate 3, where it's like, okay, there are some really evil... Like, if you're going to sacrifice children, hey, you might not be a good guy. But if you're like, hey, we need to leave these people to die because, like, if they don't want to come, we need to save as many people as possible, and we can't let more people die trying to save a few that aren't willing to do this. It's a little utilitarian, but sometimes you need to be that way. So, all I'd say, have you ever played Dragon Age Origins?
So I haven't. A friend of mine was really into it, and I've watched her play, but I haven't like played it myself. So.
It's probably really cheap on your PC. I would recommend play Origins.
I gotta get a new PC before I really start to dive in. Like I know the requirements.
It's older.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, my computer at least twice a night will. The video card will fail because the motherboard's died basically. So
I'm working on saving up to get a new one for the channel as well, so I can do edits and things. But yeah, Dragon Age Origins, I think you would, especially coming from a Skyrim standpoint. Which, by the way, after we finish Fable, Miss plays like one or other games, I might be like, hey, you and Tyler just play Skyrim. Because she's like, she likes Fable a lot.
Mhm.
Like, she's been like, hey, can we play Fable? Can we record Fable? And she's really enjoying it. And for those of you at like, shows out of context, I know it's an older game, but it's like when you have someone who doesn't play a lot of games, and you're like, hey, I want to get you into this thing, but she's like really into high fantasy. And I'm like, I think you'd like RPGs a lot. It was a really good like, hey, let's jump off into an RPG without having it be a ton. So I have a couple other games, and we might be streaming a little bit more over on Twitch with them, with some of them that are like larger. But there is a running joke right now of possibly getting her like, let's see if you like Skyrim.
We're talking about Kia Min, one of the students.
I don't remember what she looked like. What was her name?
Kia Min. Wasn't that the student that we saved back in the village way back when?
It was. And
that if we didn't let her heal, she would have died in that. But she's alive, so
yeah. She's not long. Hair was tied in many small knots.
What are you doing as a slave down here, man?
You can come down here and buy stuff. He's like, hey. Dire flame style. This style area attack can initiate harmonic combos. Okay. Throws bolts of fire. I wonder if this is the opposite of what you would have, or like an upgrade of like what you would have got from, what you would have gotten if you would have done fire in the beginning instead of ice. And that was actually one of the points, going back to Ronnie real quick. In the very beginning, you can sit there and ask like, oh, I don't want fire because what's his name had it and he turned evil. And he goes, does the fire make him evil? or is it how he uses it? Does fire not bring warmth? Can you not freeze somebody out? Everything is based on use. And in that one line alone, you're like, oh, the game's going to do something here interesting with magic. And then nature of the time, they really just don't have it in there. But I do I do enjoy how much the game here does with what it plays with. But going back to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I brought up Warhammer. What did you bring up before I brought up Warhammer? You said something.
It's not the day to ask me what I said 5 minutes ago.
Oh, what were you talking about? And it totally just lost me. And I was bringing up Warhammer because there's a series called Eisenhorn, and in the second book, 'cause I'm in the middle of the third book right now. In the second book, he talks to a what's known as a demon. It's not a demon prince.